Let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is July the 19th, 2020. We're going to be talking about Extreme Rules because we got new champions. We saw the Swamp fight, and we got an interesting ending of a championship match. We don't know if this person is the champion, but we will get to it. But ladies and gentlemen, to start off Extreme Rules, we got a kickoff show match. It was Kevin Owens versus Murphy. And it was a pretty decent match. It was okay, but the winner of that match. And he has a winning streak in the kickoff show, pay-per-view kickoff shows. Kevin Owens gets the win. He beats Murphy. To start off SmackDown, to Extreme Rules I meant, we had a SmackDown Tag Team Championships. I don't think I told you guys the updates because I didn't do a SmackDown result video because I was on vacation. But Cesaro had a match with Big E, and he beat Big E, and whoever won that match, because it was official that the SmackDown Tag Team titles will be defended at Extreme Rules, but if Cesaro wins, he could choose the stipulation of their tag team match. And that's what Cesaro did. He won, and he chose a tables match. So we have a tables match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. It was a pretty decent match. Not bad. I thought it was a little short, but the winner of that match and your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura, is the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Cesaro won it multiple times, but Shinsuke wins his first ever tag team titles in the WWE. I believe this is Shinsuke's first tag team. He didn't team up with anyone on NXT. He did not team up with since when he made his debut on SmackDown Live. So I think it was 2018. Yeah, I believe this was his first team. He was teaming up with Sami Zayn, but that was still a team. That was the group. That was the trio between Cesaro, Shinsuke, and Sami Zayn. So that was the same team, but I think that because it wasn't different people, they didn't break up, and Shinsuke went to different guys like Cesaro with Jack Swagger. He teamed up with Tyson Kidd, Sheamus, now Shinsuke, and he actually won tag team titles with three of those guys: Tyson Kidd, Sheamus, and now Shinsuke. Good job for them. Next match of the evening, we have the first Women's Championship match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I got paper stuck in on me. The first WWE SmackDown Women's Champion for the Women's Championship. I wanted to see something. Hold on, guys. Alright, so that's that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line. It was no stipulation in this match. Pretty decent match. We had Bayley versus Nikki Cross. Bayley had Sasha Banks in her corner, and Alexa Bliss was in Nikki Cross's corner. No heel turn. Nobody turned on their partner. But, ladies and gentlemen, of course, Bayley has to steal the win by using Sasha Banks's brass knuckle rings, whatever, that says boss, and clunks Nikki Cross right in the gut, and then she gets the win by doing that. She gets the win. Bayley is still the champion. We were supposed to have a United States Championship, but there's a United States Championship match between MVP and Apollo Crews. But Apollo Crews, they're saying that he did not pass his physical or his some testing that he had. He had an injury on this like a month ago when he got a full Nelson onto Bobby Lashley. MVP came out saying a whole bunch of words, blah blah blah, making me fall asleep, and then he declared himself the winner, and he took the new design United States Championship. But I don't know, he's still the champion. We will find out. Then we had the eye for an eye match. Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio. The only way to win this match is to pop out your opponent's eye out. Thank God we didn't see the eye coming out of the socket. Thank God. I don't think I will watch wrestling again if they show me that. That's gonna be gory and ugly and disgusting. Maybe puke soon. But ladies and gentlemen, this was a pretty decent match. It was hard. It was a brutal match. We saw some weapons that never got used. We got some steel weapons from toolboxes. We even saw candlesticks getting used, the steps, and the table. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match after Seth Rollins did the same thing, because Rey Mysterio ripped his eye patch off from his mask to the injured eye, the right eye, I believe. And Seth Rollins did the same thing, put his eye into the corner of the stairs, and then Rey Mysterio yells out, "It's out." His eyeball came out of his head. And then Seth Rollins was puking. Seth Rollins was puking. I don't know what the heck am I watching, but Rey Mysterio's eyeball is out, and Seth Rollins is puking. What was I watching? Oh, dear Lord. They show puke on NXT, now they're going to do the same thing with Seth Rollins. Ah, that's disgusting. Oh, goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the second Women's Championship match with the Raw Women's Championship, we had Sasha Banks with Bayley in her corner versus Asuka, the Raw Women's Champion, with Kairi Sane. It was a pretty decent match, back and forth, wrestles all over the place. And ladies and gentlemen, and we saw Bayley get interfere. We saw Kairi Sane doing the same thing. But ladies and gentlemen, at the last second, we saw Asuka try to do the green mist, and then she accidentally hit the ref with the green mist. And then we saw the women's tag team title get used as a weapon. And then Bayley came out and started taking off the shirts off the referee and putting it on herself, and she made the 1, 2, 3 counts. Yeah. And that means Sasha Banks won the match? And she's a champion? I don't know. It wasn't announced that she was a champion. It was not announced. So we have the WWE Championship, and Dolph Ziggler waited for the very last minute to tell us the stipulation. The announcer announced announced every single guy that's in this match, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. Dolph Ziggler announces it will be an Extreme Rules match, but the Extreme Rules part, that goes to Dolph Ziggler. That means he could do whatever he wants, but if Drew McIntyre got himself disqualified or counted out, he will lose the title. So Dolph Ziggler could use weapons. He doesn't have to be counted out or get disqualified or anything. But Drew McIntyre, if he gets disqualified or counted out, he loses his title. So Dolph Ziggler was trying to do everything, use weapons outside the ring, trying to get a count out, trying to make Drew McIntyre get himself disqualified, and he used weapons on him by breaking a table, using chairs, and all that stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, after one Claymore kick, Drew McIntyre is still your WWE Champion. Then we had the Wyatt Swamp fight. Guys, I think this was better than what they did with Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. I do not know what they call it. Something, deletion, something like that. I don't know, because that's what Matt Hardy's all about. Delete. But this was interesting. I enjoyed it. It was funny and it was good. And there was some jump scares. But ladies and gentlemen, we saw Braun Strowman drive to the swamp, and he meets Bray Wyatt rocking his rocking chair, and then the lights go out, and then it went back on, and Bray Wyatt was disappeared. The chair was still there, and of course Braun Strowman threw the chair at a sign saying something about home, and really didn't do anything. He didn't even break the sign, but he did break the chair. And then here comes some guys that we don't know. I guess it's like replacements of Harper and Rowan, because one guy was wearing a tank top and jeans, like Harper was wearing, and a jumpsuit, looked like a garbage man suit. That looks like Rowan, because remember, they are released, and Harper is Mr. Brody Lee on AEW. So they can't use those guys. But, of course, Braun Strowman destroyed those guys, and then he got whacked by a shovel. And I guess we're seeing doubles, because we saw who hit him. And it was the Black Sheep. Braun Strowman hit Braun Strowman and knocked him out, and he was tied up. Bray Wyatt had some words to say, and he has to destroy the monster. And then they brawled. They went swimming. Bray Wyatt was in a boat. He got knocked out on the boat, and the boat drove by itself, and then it drove by itself back, and then they fought in the water. Bray Wyatt almost drowned Braun Strowman, and then we saw Sister Abigail. People thought it would be Liv Morgan, but ladies and gentlemen, they brought the pass of the mixed match challenge. Remember when they tried to look like Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman was about to kiss? But they didn't. Alexa Bliss was Sister Abigail, and they were showing pictures of them in the mixed tag team matches, and they looked like they wanted to kiss each other and go out and go on a date. But that didn't happen. Braun Strowman was following Sister Abigail to go home, but he stopped, and Bray Wyatt attacked him, and of course Bray Wyatt went in the water. He went back, and he came back up, and ladies and gentlemen, oh my god, it was crazy. And then they fought on some weird bridge, and then Braun Strowman kicked Bray Wyatt off the bridge, and then he thought it was over until he got clawed and got dragged back, pulled in the water, and we saw Bray Wyatt trying to get out of the water, and then the water turned red, and here comes out of the water the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, with his creepy laugh. So ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of my video. I thought this was an interesting pay-per-view. Some of it, I don't understand what just happened. Just like the Raw Women's Championship match. We're going to find out on Raw. And what's going on with the Swamp fight maybe on SmackDown on Friday nights. I don't know what's going on. But ladies and gentlemen, that was creepy. There was jump scares. I even got scared a little bit. I even jumped. It was interesting, but ladies and gentlemen, I like the cinematic matches. I know why they're doing it, because of this whole thing that's happening in the world. But I'm happy that they're doing it. It's pretty interesting. It's more interesting when Bray Wyatt does it, because his is all creepy stuff. Like what he did with John Cena. Just all the pop-ups, the jump scares, and interesting things like he did with Braun Strowman as well. I'm happy about that part of the cinematic matches. Even the Money in the Bank was good. Even the Boneyard match. But Bray Wyatt, I like the creepiness, and it's something new. So I want to see what they're going to do with Bray Wyatt now. The Fiend's back. Is the Wyatt family Bray Wyatt? Is he dead? Is he gone? Are we going to see the Fiend back and get his shots at the Universal title? Or Braun Strowman comes back as the Black Sheep? I don't know what's going to happen. But ladies and gentlemen, we will find out this week. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for Monday Night Raw results. We're back in action until August 15th, but that's a lot of time and a lot of videos to make. Because, guys, that whole week, I didn't make videos for you guys. Oh, don't worry, I had Wi-Fi and watching wrestling, but I still had vacation. I know I shouldn't tell you guys are going to hate me. But ladies and gentlemen, I had my vacation. I told you guys I won't be making videos, but I still got the scoops, and I found out who wins what, and what's happening on Raw next week, and on Station match between The Big Show and Randy Orton. Pretty decent. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Tyler is out. Bye!